Let me know if the audio and video sounds okay.
We got a fucking shop rag, one of these.
For sure. Right there. Hello, Tim, also known as These Old Flapping Lips. Good to see you. Let me see if I can get this up on my tablet. Excuse me. Just getting over a cold last week, and sometimes I get a little cough. All right. Audio is strong, video crisp and clear and crisp. Thank you, Tim, also known as These Old Flapping Lips. And guys, make sure you go follow him and check out some of his stuff. He's got some of the cool stuff for the Promotos, and he also has a channel, which is Promoto Owners Group, I think. Cool stuff for the Promotos, and he also has. Like to welcome the pirate to the show.
Good to be back. Is that on?
Yeah, just clip this point facing up towards you. Right about here. This way, up. Make sure it doesn't hit on your beard or it'll make raspy sound. No, we don't need that. Oh man, so These Old Flapping Lips just ruled a fatty of OG. You know?
That's how you start a show, bud.
That's how you start a show. Exactly. Except not on this show. But we actually do start the show that way.
Yeah.
It's maybe over there.
I mean, it only makes the show better.
Yeah.
On that end.
Man, while we're waiting for some people to come in, I'm going to be clearing off this. This is, I get such a mismatch of different things. Parts, spare parts. Yeah. Really, to build Arrmas for days and days, probably.
You got quite a selection of parts, bud.
Here's a couple of broken Arrma diffs. 2 broken diffs will always make one good one. It doesn't matter. They'll never have the 2 broken same pieces. This guy, so I'll make another one there. He's a project for another time. Michael Hill.
Yeah.
He says, "What's up, pirate?"
What's up, Mike? You still running that sweet tenacity?
He is.
You go on the track tomorrow? I think we're all going.
Man, saw Michael. There was a broken pin. One of the pin holders or something was broken in the front of the tenacity. Has that part come in, Michael? Have you been able to get your car fixed?
I mean, I know we had shocks and wire at one time, but that's minor. That's good.
All right. So, excuse me, I was just checking the camera. So we have a Colin Kohlberg.
Oh, that's a guy.
He says, Brian says, "What's up?"
Oh, Brian, those guys out the Poway RC track tonight.
Cool. Here, let me put this right here.
Yeah, that's good. Doing some sweet ripping. Wish I was there, guys.
Oh, so they're out driving tonight. You're usually out there.
Yeah.
So let's start the show with a little recap. If some of you guys don't know Pirate, he's been on my show several times. And when he isn't on the show, it's a lot of times because you're out of town working.
Nah, don't come back much.
Doesn't come back much. But, man, we've been ripping RCs for a long time. Tell us about what you've been doing in the San Diego area. You found a nice group of people and a cool track. I don't know if you can put it out there because it's probably private, but
yeah,
tell us how it's been.
Yeah, so there's a like an off-road motorcycle kind of big, like auctioneers building, action sport auctioneers down there, and they had this track for a long time. Apparently, it's been there for like 25 years. So the guys who worked there on the property built this track. Well, I guess it started out like a short course track, and so my lady works from around the corner, and we were driving by one day, and I'm like, "Fuck, that looks like an RC track." And she goes, "I've been telling you that for months. I see guys over there." So I went up there, went inside, talked to a couple guys, and just asked about it. They're like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of private and stuff, you know." I'm like, "Oh okay." So went in a couple days later with a battery just to go check it out because it was pretty cool, and went in and talked to the people inside the building. Like, yeah, just pick up after yourself. It's all good. So I was like, "No worries, no track etiquette."
Cool.
And started racing there, and there was a little flyer that had the little barcode to click on it, and I joined it, and they accepted me, and then that was about six months ago, I think.
Yeah.
We've been ripping up there, met a lot of cool people. Everybody's really, really cool out there.
The car of choice is a A-scale buggy out there?
No, it's a 10 scale track, but I mean, it's decent size. A lot of guys are running 8 scale gas too. I mean, it's, you know, they're a little big. Some of the turns are not tight, but you know, not too bad. And
excuse me.
yeah, great bunch of guys. They're out there right now. Call and tell Brian I said what up.
Poway RC Racing Club.
Poway RC Racing Club. That's what it is.
Yeah. I'm not sure. You can check the chat and respond to anybody you'd like to.
Yeah. So yeah, tell Brian I said what up, bud. Hopefully you guys are doing some sweet ripping.
Tim says that. What was that? RC Solutions making a drop gate to be available soon, operated from a radio. Interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out. That would be cool. That's cool. And Michael says he's gonna work on it and get it ready for the track by tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we have. They're having a race at what RC Street Shop. Hang on a sec, please. At RC Street Shop in Lawndale tomorrow for Mini Z's. I think that's starting at 10 o'clock. I might go check that out for a while, and then go to El Nido after that.
Yeah, I
don't know if they're doing any work there, if it's going to be a mess.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen the condition of the track. I asked about last week. I think Jeff just said what time they show up. I've seen a few pictures, but whatever.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. Fire it. Keep it going.
Yeah. See what we got here. Poway RC Racing Club. That's what it is, boys. So yeah, so all you guys out there tonight ripping, rip for me because I can't be there. Wish I was there, but I had to come home because they put new floors in my apartment today. So hopefully maybe Friday next week I'll be out there, depending on what time I drive back from Bakersfield. So I know I think Chuck's out there running his new ET 410.2. Hopefully he's getting some sweep laps in. And I know there's some other guys out there. Hopefully there's some new guys. I've seen some new guys on the chat asking about what's up with the track and what's going on. And yeah, you guys do some sweet ripping. I'm sure you guys are.
Sweet ripping.
Sweet ripping.
All right. So check it out. Just got a delivery.
That's good.
Always make you feel better.
You should have one.
Man, we're about to have a shot.
Well,
I wish I could have a shot with all you guys out there.
We can. Here, I bought some of these for the garage.
Very cool.
Pick whatever color you want, bud.
Well, I love that they're red, white, and blue. I'm going to go with a red.
All right. We'll save the blue for whatever.
So, Tim, I'm hoping that my friend Mitch either drops by the garage or chats. I'm not sure. I tried to reach out to him earlier today. He has been having some trouble with a burned out servo. My servo in my Promoto, I thought was going bad because it was getting twitchy sometimes after a crash. and as it sits on the stand, the guy would be twitchy. Not on the center stand, but like the start gate stand. And then I figured out, I thought it was a servo because of twitchiness, but then I really figured out if I turn the gyro off and back on again, the twitchiness is gone. So maybe it's gyro related. I don't know what's going on with those things, but he's had a few blow out. I think he's had a few, and hopefully he can, if you're in the area, he just lives a block away. Come on by, Mitch, if you're around.
Oh, so.
All right.
Well, cheers to all you RC guys out there.
Cheers. Oh, man. Had some good stuff. We're going to get right to talking about the calendar, because here we are, 15 days. We're half into the month. And November, Miss November, has had the calendar for 6 weeks. 2 weeks longer than she should have, but she's a fine Miss November.
She is good. Mm-hmm. She is good.
Hope you guys can see that.
Lena Bloom.
So, congratulations, Miss November. My birthday month. We're going to be moving on to December.
Ooh.
Which is... Drum roll, please. It is...
Hey! She a ginger.
Looks like it.
Josephine Scriber.
I don't think I've ever heard of her before.
Well,
she looks pretty good.
That's okay.
Looks good.
There you go. All right. Well, welcome to December.
Oh, she's nice. She has really nice cheekbones. Check that out. She has a European look about her. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, yeah. She'll probably yell at you all hot in the dirty language.
Yeah, probably.
That's good. All right. Well, very, very good. Well,
all right. So
let's talk about this real quick. But December 2023, does it go into January 24 just to give you an extra one, or is it straight into buying a new calendar?
Well, I can see on the back there's January. Don't show the audience, but there's January, February, March, April. So if you got 4 months with one picture, which is, you know,
yeah, she's all right.
Hey, we can't talk about her yet. She'll get her, or she won't get her to do it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Guys, congratulations, Josephine.
Yes.
My grandma's name was Josephine.
Well, there you go.
How about that?
All right. Well.
Oh. I'm not a huge European types. All right. Colin says
Colin said missing all the carnage. Man, he said it was busy out there. How many guys are out there right now, bud? So just so you know, you guys starting out tonight, there is a little bit of a... Oh, they don't notice the lag, right?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Should be about 6 seconds. I mean, there's always some sort of lag.
Yeah, it might be a little lag. So if we don't respond right away, we're not ignoring you.
Yeah. But this, look, need to forward it once in a while.
Yeah. So, yeah, Colin, how many guys are out there? I know I saw a picture of Chuck, Brian, you, Toby out there with his gas associated. Any of the other guys?
Man.
Any new guys? I want to know about any new guys out there. I know a lot of guys have been posting on there about, you know, hey, I've seen this track. They see the website and all that, and they want to know questions of when to race and how to race and all that. So it's always fun to go out there with some new guys. Oh, I definitely want to know, is Drunk Ted out there? Is a crazy Drunk Ted guy out there?
Try turning the gyro off and back on. Let's see.
I think we're frozen.
Okay.
There we go.
Now we're doing good over here. I'm looking at this. So Tim, if you guys want to check out These Old Flappin' Lips' channel, says he did a quick video last night. He's testing out a Reefs 299 LP, and there was some twitchiness going on, but same as the stock setting or stock servo that we can see in the video. Yeah, I've been lucky enough so far that I've only had some twitchiness from time to time, and it generally happens after a harder crash, like when I'm racing around the guys and we just pile it up, piled together, and it seems to knock it off kilter maybe. And then I put it back on its race stand, and it's not bad, but you can see the twitching. And then I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was servo, but I figured out by powering off the flywheel, and even not for a full down, but maybe 30 seconds, and then powering it back on, twitchiness was going away. I don't know if that's related.
So are those, that whole flywheel's on a bearing race on each side, right? To spin or something?
Yeah.
So if the bearings go bad, does it shift and shake too?
I'm sure it will.
So maybe, you know what I mean? Because that's a constant rolling bearing, right?
Yeah.
That's going the whole time.
Yeah.
So just like, anything, when you got that centrifugal force going that way, right?
Yeah.
It's going to,
and even if
slowing it down and getting it back on its axis, maybe.
Kind of feel like if it gets hit one way or another, who's to say that the flywheel doesn't get cocked a little, or the bearing that it's riding on cocks just slightly, and that's why you get a little bit of shake in it.
Well, I mean,
and then
it
would only get worse over time. So we'll see as the thing gets worse.
So because that thing spins, it's got to be evenly balanced, right? Just a little, like a millimeter off, could just shift that axis enough to, and then you slow it down, and you bring it back up, right? So I mean, I don't know anything about those guys, so I really don't own one. I know you guys.
So
do a lot
far,
of
I've
stuff.
been impressed. He says that his flywheel's getting noisy. Mine is not really too noisy. Everyone's, I think everyone I've seen has gotten noisier from when they're brand new. They get noisier. I haven't been. Mine's not excessively noisy. I've been surprised because I'm not impressed with Spectrum in most things, like in the Arrma crate and the Arrma Notorious. Even though I really think the Arrma trucks are great, the Spectrum electronics are par at best. They're not. They're not great.
You've gone through. You got a graveyard up there.
I got a graveyard of them, and that was only the 1 year. That wasn't even the 2 years prior.
Well, maybe it's COVID. Maybe it's a COVID batch where they couldn't get bearings, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you got to put them out, right? Everybody was racing COVID.
I do think that they put. They probably knew that these bearings were going to be under some pretty bad strain, and probably put decent bearings in it. What I'd like to do, what I should probably do, is when I'm going to take my yellow one apart, I've gotten into the habit of popping the rubber shield off of the bearings, and just to see how they come greased, and most of them don't really have any grease.
Not much.
So I've been greasing and popping the shield back in. The yellow one's never been ran, so I can kind of open it up and do a comparison between that and the red one that I've got probably 60 battery packs through.
You ever do like just a bearing swap, like just go aftermarket good bearings and put them in?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen anybody really that's got a... I'm sure there's a set of bearings, if anyone knows if there's a set of better bearings, but so far they seem like they've been holding up okay.
You can buy the bearings. Bearing size is bearing size, right? You just want to find a good bearing company. Well, back in the day, it was all GNB, right? It was German design bearings that for skateboarding or whatever else, right? They were just the ones you ran. Now with RCs and everything, because, most of these kits, they come, you need to buy this, you need to buy that. Well, if you find a good bearing, the size. The size is the size.
For sure. Tim says that he just fired up his bike. So tonight there's no twitchiness. The flywheel topped out, 0 twitch tonight. They can be, look, they're more like a 2-stroke than a 4-stroke. Sometimes they don't run great, sometimes they just rip, It's not maybe these dirt bikes are a little bit more 2-stroke-ish.
Well, I realize, dude, these are Gen 1s of these bikes, right? I mean, it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
The more people run them, the more word gets out of what's going on with them. They're just going to make improvements.
Yeah. I've had tons of fun with them, but I've missed out a lot recently because the guys I go with they always go Thursday. And one of the guys at work has been sick, so I've been working Thursdays.
Where are you guys going on Thursdays? Down the Nido?
No, it was Alondra Park to begin with, and then they changed it to that other park. It's about 2 blocks this way of Alondra. It's on Prairie. I forget.
Oh, the Prairie and 190th? That big park?
I think so.
Oh, that's a big open park.
Yeah.
There's a guy, Toby out the track. He's a big racer. He's good driver. And he knows a guy that's running that down at SDRC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he showed me some videos. Not bad, not bad. I mean, it's still. I mean, it's to drive. You know, on something like that has all those sharp turns and everything. Right to.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be good. I give it to you guys. I mean, I just James knows. I just have a heavy throttle finger.
Yeah.
It'll just be wheeling everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Like when people are in the shop and they ask, are they easy to drive? I usually tell them they're easy to drive. Pretty much anyone can drive them, but you can't drive them well. Not everyone can drive them well.
That's it.
It takes practice. Even you see on our Truggies, they rip, do whatever you want, and then you can just stop. If you want to take a breather, you can stop. A motorcycle, you can't stop. You know, it has to come back to you because chances are it won't go again. Or
you lose the speed, it just drops, right?
Yeah, and holding a line's a lot harder on a motorcycle if you're trying to corner and the suspension's getting upset. So, yes, they're easy to drive. If you just take them out to a big enough field, you can totally have fun with it.
Yeah.
But to do tighter stuff is not. It's a whole different type of driving. You got to get used to it for sure.
Oh. But yeah, so the guy drives pretty well. So yeah,
cool.
Yeah. So we've been looking into. I'm gonna rebuild the ET410.2. We're gonna start running that. I got my old low seat 2-wheel drive buggy down there. We'll start doing some indoor. Rebuild that. So once that's rebuilt, I'm not gonna take it to the outdoor track anymore. Even though it's like the best thing to run out that track. Those ET410s and short course tires are like the funnest thing to drive. I love driving that thing. So much fun. But outside, outdoors, dirty shit. I mean, I've already burned through a motor. Now I'm just running short course motors in it. Yeah. And you'd be proud. Amazon motor.
Love it.
Amazon
Sometimes
motor.
you just find a cheap, powerful motor, and if they blow through them, who cares?
It's green, looks like castles. You don't have me, bud. Looks the same. But, yeah, so we're going to start doing indoor. And then, so that's why I need to look for something to bash out there besides my 8-scale buggy.
What, I wanted to check how there's the red motorcycle. Let me come grab that.
All right, let's get caught up. Where are we at? James got to move a little closer, bud. My eyes are going crazy.
That's fine.
Oh, lips. Where are we at? Just fired up. Oh, the bike. Okay, so we're... Well, it looks like some of the Callaway guys out there are probably ripping right now, so they're probably in the mid-heat. They'll probably chime in here and there.
So this, the last time I drove it, a couple days ago, I've got this Vitavon brake, and it was, it's sticking closed.
It's a brake upgrade.
You would think it's an upgrade, but not always.
Vitavon sounds like an upgrade. Is it sticking closed? Is your plate bent?
No, it's... First, when it was sticking closed, it was because the return spring had popped loose. And I put it back in place, but the return spring is not that strong, so probably needs to be cleaned. This dude, he takes a beating. And check out this rear tire.
And you got some hole shots?
Well, look at this.
What? What happened there?
Something.
These hole shots, though, yeah?
Yeah. But that one spot, and yeah, right there.
That's weird.
So they came unglued, I think.
Oh, and it got caught up
When
maybe
they came
right here?
unglued, they got spun up real high one time.
And just got caught up maybe right here?
Yeah.
Sweet ripping.
Oh, I just realized I was going to try to test it, but that flywheel's so loud that'll be a pain in the ass, so we're not going to do that. That would be too loud. So, let's get on with the, what time is it? It's about 8:30. So what do we got here? Time and temperature check. 8:26. It's currently about 64 degrees. And
It's not bad in the garage. It's not bad.
Pretty nice in the garage this evening.
Cheers, bud. Good to see you.
Good to see you. All right, so Tim has seen some people replace the bearings with the ceramics. He's not sure if that's the best option.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that ceramics would not be the option because they need to be kept cleaner, in my opinion. It's my opinion. I think these cars are too dirty for ceramic bearings. They'd be expensive. I would not do it. He also says he has a set of the Vidavon spoked rims in the DHL Ohio hub waiting for customs. Oh, God. That's funny.
And then
That
Colin.
sucks.
So Colin, remember I was telling you about before the show about guys out there looking to get some RCs in case maybe you're looking to move some product. Apparently, he did pick up a fire team. They're running it tonight. So good job, Dennis.
Love a fire team.
Good job, Dennis.
He
Good
actually
job.
said, would you sell the, what did you call it? You called it the
SEAL Team 6.
SEAL Team 6 attack vehicle.
SEAL Team 6.
And I said, no, I actually love that thing. Though I've driven it only twice. Once was because, and only 2 batteries. Took it to the beach the first time I had it, and half a battery in, blew the ESC. Spectrum Electronics, not surprised. Then they sent me a new ESC. And then I took it down to Orange County Sand, the drags, and just did some drag racing with it. That was about 2 packs.
Nice.
It's a fun truck.
Nice.
Big fun truck.
So my guy, Colin, his other buddy, we met him out there. They were Traxxas guys. My buddy Colin was big Traxxas. He does a lot of mods, does some stuff. Finally got some Tekno, because now Tekno's making axle kits for everybody now.
Sure, yeah.
Right? You know, they're running for the Losi. They're running them for the Traxxas, everything. So we met him out there. He was running the Traxxas, and I'm like, you're probably gonna want to get into 4-wheel drive pretty soon. So he's like, oh well, you know. So he picked up the Arrma.
Yeah, this
buggy.
is the stock caliper. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, Arrma buggy, the TLR tuned Arrma buggy.
Yeah.
What is it?
Typhon.
Typhon. He picked that up because I let the guys drive the 4-wheel drives because they're out there on their little 2 and 3S. And his other buddy Jake, who just picked up the Ready to Run Kyosho buggy.
4-wheel drive?
Yeah, 4-wheel drive buggy. Yeah. So those guys are all 4-wheel drive now. So now they're all excited. Now they're ripping with the rest of the guys. They're doing really, really good. So their buddy Dennis has been out there, and he comes out, hangs out. Into it. He's got a big piece of property. He's got a lot of land. He's like, well, what should I get? I said, well, you know, something to bash around down here. I kept telling him the new Creighton. You know, because if I got one, the new Creighton would be something I'd run. Yeah, I mean,
Creighton is king of all Arrmas, but there's a couple. Creighton can do everything. You can bash with it. You can race with it.
Yeah.
Like whatever you want to do with it. The Fire Team is real fun though, just because of its size. It's way bigger. It looks cooler, in my opinion. What kind of shape is the body in? Do you know how like what did he?
I guarantee it's brand new.
Oh, you got a new one?
Yeah, I'm sure it's brand new because we talked about it. He was looking at it, and he's like, "What do you think of this?" I said, "Well, you know, open area. It's big.
They're
it
awesome.
can handle it." You know, what I mean, he's talking about maybe building a track out of his property.
For something like that, they're cool.
So I'm really excited that he got one because he just sit out there and have beers with us in Turn Marshal. I'm like, God,
dude,
you got to get on it.
this thing's gonna rip. He's gonna love it.
Well, he's out there right now ripping. So now I'm really bummed I'm not there hanging out with the boys. You know, it's good. But yeah, look at that. Look at that big guy. I mean, plenty of travel, plenty of stuff. That's cool.
These are cool trucks. They haul ass. They track straight and true because they're kind of long. You know, they're longer than a Creighton.
Yeah,
They
I
handle
should
well.
have took it up on the off. My lady's like, I'll buy you one right now. Back when they were
Shoulda
$3.99,
freaking
I was
did,
like, I should have bought it, never opened up and sold it. But you know what I mean? I wasn't, you know.
I mean, yeah. Oh my God, I got a battery sitting in here. Didn't even know. This thing, you can see it's had exactly like probably
Not much going on, bud.
2 batteries through it.
Looks like it.
Not even scuffed a scratch on the bottom yet. And I'm really lucky because I've got a couple extra bodies too.
Yeah.
This was the stock. I like this one. I have this one.
Pew, pew.
Yeah.
Pew, pew.
This one my buddy Art had custom painted. But then so he gave it to me. I think it looks pretty trick. You can see the skulls in there.
That's paint?
Yeah.
I wonder if they dipped it.
I don't. I think that's how he did it.
That's pretty
He
cool.
has someone that does it. And so I have this body. So if I want to run it and not beat that one up, I got this.
I like this one anyway. It's scary.
Yeah, it looks cool. And I also actually, he was nice enough, Art, because he doesn't run nothing stock. He gave me his black ones. So I have, man, this is a fun truck. I'm glad you got one, man. It's going to be fun.
It says right here, if you can read this, you're already too late.
Yep, it's already too late.
You already shot some
Shit.
Pew, 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 pew.
It is a fun truck. God, I can't believe
Now,
they
you
were
can-
selling for $3.99 at one time.
Well, I mean, the electronics are that, right? So let me ask you this. On this chassis base, can you run the 6S truck body?
It's too,
Is this chassis
it's longer.
longer than anything? So
This is longer than the Creighton.
if you wanted to change the body, what could you put on there?
Not a lot.
Nothing really, huh? No.
Not a lot. Maybe a Mojave.
Oh. Cool. I mean, you got plenty of holes to put pins and stuff in, so nice. Well, I mean, it is a definite beast. So, congratulations, Dennis, on getting yourself a sweet RC car. I'm glad that's good.
Yeah, that's cool.
We got I can't see.
Well, not a whole lot in chat right now.
No, we got monopolizing of the big car. That's
Gonna get this out the way.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Here you
There you
go.
go. That's
Here
good.
you go.
That's good. That's good.
So, what were we gonna talk? Oh, we were gonna talk about your car. You got a new Tekno and your RC10 Goldpan. So, where's the Goldpan?
Goldpan is in my buddy's garage. I'll get it tomorrow. I wish I could have brought it today. Unfortunately, I can't. Looks like Colin's out of here. Phone's dying, bud. All right, cool. Well, when you guys roll out of the track, if we're still alive, let us know you're back on, bud, and we'll keep going, keep rocking.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
To everybody out there at the track, I said what's up, and congratulations to Dennis to get himself a sweet RC.
Those
I'm
things-
assuming he's running, what, 6S in that? The 6S.
Yeah, you can run 4S, 3S. I've ridden not this one. I've driven some of them on 4S before. They're decent, a little underpowered for really big airs, but
On
yeah,
4S?
this is a 6S. On 6S, it rips.
Nice.
Thing rips, dude. Good truck.
Well, it looks like it handled the weight.
The electronics, just because Spectrum Electronics are so-so, they are covered under warranty, so they'll handle that. But I'm almost of the mind, if you blow the electronics, invest in a Castle or Hobby Wing as you blow them, and you'll never need another one.
Just replace it as
Yeah.
you need to.
Yeah. There's no reason to get rid of it now because they run fine until they break. And some people get years out of them. Some people get like 2 days. I got one battery pack out before the ESC just
No.
gave out.
Well,
Here's to his new bike. Or it's not his new bike.
so you're all biked up still, bud.
I'm always
Yep.
on bikes.
Always on bike.
All right.
Cheers, all you guys.
I wish we had Spike down here tonight. He's real busy.
Spike is up there. How's Bixie?
She's good. They were both at the vet.
Oh, checkups.
Recently.
Do some checkups. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Pixie's overweight. I know that.
Ah.
But they always say, they give it on a scale, and I know Spike. They said for the first time ever, Spike was above average on weight. He was above his what he should be.
What was he's been below his average?
No. He's always been fit, like right there in the fit.
Oh,
'Cause you know my dog Spike.
Yeah.
He's fit. He don't have like fat or
No.
nothing. He can run and jump and catch the frisbee.
Come on, do I know Spike? Come on.
Do you think he's overweight?
I haven't seen him lately, but dude, dogs pack him on. No, every time I see him, he's
like
fit.
a ripped dog.
Yeah, he's like a little ripper.
Yeah, he is.
He does good.
Yeah, it's pissed me off.
Well, what happens? You guys you haven't been throwing the frisbee in a while? Getting the winter coat?
No, he's the doctor.
Well, as they get older, right? It's just like the rest of us. We get fat as we get older.
Yeah, but Spike ain't any fatter.
Well,
dang.
What you got there, bud?
Nothing. I'm just trying to think of where this should go with this show.
What are you talking about? We got all kinds of places we can go.
I don't know, man.
We're going to talk about some crazy diff. We're going to talk about... you pull your Goldpan out. I mean, we can do all kinds of stuff, bud. Throw my Truggy up here.
You didn't see the Goldpan yet, did you?
I
saw it on TV. Sure, let's get it out. So this Goldpan, guys, I was lucky enough to pick up at the shop. Well, somebody came in and they were wanting to basically take the electronics out of it and put new electronics in it and run it. And I was like, this is not, it's not really...
If it's in decent shape, don't do it. Yeah. You'll just destroy the value. Right?
And I was like, man, you can buy a ready-to-run car for the same as electronics, and we have parts. It's not a mint at all. Here's your body.
Oh yeah, that's good though. It looks nice.
I'll be able to fix it up a little bit, I think, but it's not perfect. But it does have the old original netting and everything like that.
That's cool. I mean, that's what makes it sweet, right? You got that original. Oh, you got a little copper wire.
I do have the original wing as well.
Oh wow, look at that. Very cool. Very, very cool. I mean, this is how you painted a body back in the day, right? It wasn't like nowadays with airbrushing and everything. It was just rattle cans or hand paint, right? Wow, it's in good shape, bud.
And then look
at this. Look at this. You don't see that a lot.
No, I've never seen that.
You don't see the sway bar kit.
But yeah, it's actually got a sway bar. I don't know if this guy made it himself or... I don't know. I did some research on it, and so there's 4 ribs on these tires, and that was either made between, I think they were saying 88 and 89 or 87 and 89, but there was something else you could check. I wish yours was here so we could compare them.
Right.
But
because at least we get a date off the box. I got the box, so we have the date off the box. So to be honest, this you got the little. There's some work done here still, bud. I mean, you don't have the little plastic ones. You got a cool little gig here. So back in the day, we'd shave out. I don't know if it came with 4 or 6, or it came with 6. And you took out the inner 2, then the 4. I mean, this could be original. This could be next gen tires. True. We don't really know, right?
Check out. It's still got the knockoff hubs or wheel nuts on.
See, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You guys see that?
When I saw those, I was like, "Oh, this is nice," because you hardly ever see one with all of them there.
Right? No. I mean, and they always stripped out.
Yeah.
All right. So you bought the aluminum ones. You got the 3-piece rims. Everything feels pretty good.
Original transmission. So.
Oh yeah. So you're not running.
I did.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, dude.
What's funny is it even still don't be careful with that little piece. It still has that piece of tape on there.
That's everybody ran tape there. Always put a piece of tape there because that's where you got your dirt in that transmission, right? Because that's where that shaft goes through here. And the bearing would fill up. So you guys would back in the day. If you guys did race, you put a little piece of double-sided sticky tape over there because that's the shaft that goes through your gearbox right here all the way through, and that's where that bearing would pick up dirt into this old original gearbox. Pretty cool. It's bringing back memories, dude. Wow.
Hey, Stanley, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in, my friend.
Pretty cool. Got a little skid plater. I mean, isn't it funny how this was the shit?
But we know it's not that old because, or I assume it's not that old because of the electronics in it. It has
Yeah, same. I have the same Novak system. I mean, that's what you ran, right? You ran Novak. And then
so
you
they
picked
were the
your motor.
first ones that had like an electric ESC, from what I understand, right? One of the first.
There was Novak. There was a couple other ones that came out. I can't tell you which was first.
So what I'm asking is, was there anybody racing RC10s with the old mechanical speed control, the wiper?
Oh yeah, I did. I couldn't afford that. I was poor. You know what I mean? Even my Tamayas had the old wiper.
Yeah.
Because you had the big thing that was a big arm, and the problem was it get hot, and that little resistor on the arm would solder off and fall off. We had that big bulky thing up there. I mean,
so you're saying you think something of this era, you could have had either this if you had the money for it, or the wiper system.
Oh, we got wiper.
Or do you
stock.
think this was after wipers?
No. Stock came with wipers. It came.
They didn't come with electronics a lot of times.
No, but it came with the wiper because you put your servo there. So you can put your battery here if you had electronics, which made the difference of the car. But your old servo went here, your resistor up here went on the shock tower, and your wiper went here. That's where your speed was. So by taking this out, changing this to here, you transferred the battery weight this way.
That's cool. Very cool.
Well, I know all about them, bud. That's what I ran back in the day. Old school. Speaking of old school,
this was the controller that came with it.
Dude, that's what it was.
Magnum
it was Magnum Junior. Then Magnum Sport came out, and then you had Airtronics. That's what it was. And you had to hang your flag, your crystal flag, high and proud. Because there it is.
Number 84 here.
Right? So you have the colors. You hung them up on your thing, because every time you go to Ranch Pit Shop, you go into the pit, you turn it on, and it's guaranteed somebody else had your crystal or your color or something. Yeah. You got the race, and also, there goes your car.
I wonder if I should plug a battery in and see if it works.
Oh, we have to now. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? I gave you a battery.
I got batteries. Well, yeah, let's see. See if there's anybody out there. If so, say hi and tell us, do you think we should try to start this or not?
So back in the day, we would take that.
I don't know if this can handle 8.4. Maybe I should get a 6-cell.
No, it'll handle it, bud. It'll handle it. No worries, because we used to cheat. Back in the day, we'd take our 6, we'd get an extra old battery, and we'd tape it to the top because the length we couldn't use. It'll work, dude.
Let me scoot in behind you. Get some AA.
No, I'm getting all excited now, dude. We can race them tomorrow. I know mine works. Oh, I don't have a radio though. I mean, I have a radio. Oh no, I think I do.
We got radios. I don't know what you got. Man, I don't know about. Look at these tires. I can't even drive this.
I went out to SDRC last week because I was getting my oil changed. I want to go by there and check it out, see what's about. There was a guy on a Goldpan ripping the shit out of that track, like keeping up with all the other new style. And he's like a pretty known driver. And I was like, he looks like a Goldpan. And that thing was handling sweet, dude. Now, it did have the extended arms and stuff, you know what I mean? I mean, this is stock. You don't even want to mess with this thing. You want to clean it up and put it on a shelf with a sweet body and leave it there. With this big, I mean, this is how it was back in the day. I'm going to ride my bike 25 miles just to burn one battery at Ranch Pit Shop. That's what I do.
Why would you, 25 miles?
Dude, because I was so hardcore when I was a kid. I'd drive from Walnut to the Ranch Pit Shop in Pomona off Mission Avenue. I'd drive 15 miles down or 17 miles down just to burn one battery to be cool as a little kid. I did that with my Grasshopper to be cool as a little kid. Right? Then I got this and I was like, oh man, now I'm really cool. But I mean, if you look at them now, I mean, it's amazing. Oh, and then when these came out, I don't know how, you know, I may be dating myself, but when we had them, there was a 4-wheel drive option kit for this that came over here on this back shaft where this is here. It was a tube, and it ran up to a little gearbox that was put up here with drive shafts, and you could make your RC10 4-wheel drive by this thing spinning a hard, like, rubber band through that tube, and you made it 4-wheel drive. Because that's when the Yokomos came out. Then 4-wheel drive became the thing, right?
All right, so it looks like the old Futaba Magnum Jr. has powered on.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that old needle, dude.
It's like actually got a freaking needle.
That's the sweet. Dude, that's sweet.
When it goes down, you can see it bounce at the end.
Oh, yeah. Look at,
Guys, this is such an old school. This is so funny.
I say we run them that way. That's awesome.
So, I'm going to see... Do I have another battery?
I think you're okay to plug it in, buddy.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
You're okay to plug. That's nothing. Is your switch off? We don't lose our
That's a good
stuff.
question. I don't have any steering. There won't be steering, that's for sure.
Well, you know the servo lines up if it's good. Okay, you want to put it on something?
Sure. But...
Here, I'll tell you if I can hold it. All right. Plug her in, Bubs.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. This takes me back to where we used to take our motors apart and put our modified motor.
Right, here we go. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh, boy.
Come on.
Nothing.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This stuff's been sitting around, dude. You may have to unplug, plug back in.
Well, I have a feeling your battery might be dead also.
Oh, I can probably guarantee that.
Yeah, you didn't charge it before you...
I charge it.
Of course you wouldn't have charged it.
Come on.
All right, we'll find a battery. I got plenty of batteries.
We got to plug it in now, dude.
Let me find
We're
one.
taking it. Yeah, you got the sweet Novak. That's good. This is a big Novak. I mean, this might be Gen 1 Novak,
I
right?
don't know. I have no idea.
Look at that. 1X.
1X.
Novak 1X.
That's pretty cool.
Right?
That
Speed
sounds
control,
pretty early.
right? And then all you had was two little screws that you turned down for the speed and the neutral. I mean, this is back when you used to take these things and have your buddy walk down the street to see how far your reception was. Very cool. I like how you still got the white parts too. I took mine and dyed them all. This is back when you took RIT dye and dyed shit, right?
I never did that.
You never dyed
I
your
heard
parts.
of people doing it.
Oh, you just boil RIT
never
dye in the
had
water
that.
and just drop your parts in there. You dye whatever color you wanted.
But interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never did that. But I'd probably never had anything that could be dyed.
Well, if you had one of these, that's
what...
that's what I did. These ones you did.
Yeah.
Red, blue, pink, green, whatever. I mean, it was a thing back in the day. Very cool. Wish mine was here, dude.
I do have a couple of batteries here. These might be dead as well. You know what? You can be a little bit more sure of things. That's live.
Stanley's on here. This is good to see you.
All right, this is only 7.2 volts, but there is something. This is
I mean, dude, you got Team Associated written on the tire. I mean, dude, come on, really.
6.9
Pretty cool, bud.
volts.
Pretty cool, bud.
Let's see this one. So, 6 point. Let's see. Here we go. Well, let's just try it. I don't know which way is on the switch though.
There it is. There it is. The old
Servo works. Does the throttle your motor?
Yeah, give it some.
Brake and no reverse because this was a race car.
Yeah.
They don't have reverse in it.
So all you gotta do is take a screwdriver and turn it. You have a hole here and a hole here.
Look at that. If I had the linkage hooked up, there's a link that's not there. But this is a running freaking arse. Careful there, we got that.
Look at that, bud. Let's race them. I'll get mine tomorrow. We'll race it.
Very cool.
Hang on.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be racing this. I think I'm just gonna make sure it runs. I'm glad it runs.
That's cool. I mean, dude, old shit works, right?
Yeah.
I mean, look at that, dude. Look at this. This is all aftermarket. Like all these little things you put on there.
I'm gonna have to go through this.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But yeah, I'm very happy with that.
Pretty cool, brother. Pretty cool,
Not
bud.
bad. Not bad. That guy wanted to pull off.
And put something there, and that gearbox isn't going to handle new.
For sure. So yeah, I got into that for about $100. I think
That's a good deal, dude.
I think that's decent.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's great. I mean, it's clean. It's good. You got the old school Team Associated stickers on there.
Oh, check. I got this stuff with it.
Oh, you got some more stuff? What else did you get, bud?
Just
goodies and
old
baggies.
batteries, some motors.
What, you got dynamite? Is that dynamite?
Dynamite.
Cool.
I had I got this motor with it.
Oh, dude. So, if you're gonna put on the shelf, put this on there, there.
That's the Team Associated motor.
Right. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm not sure which motor. I couldn't really see on that which one is in there now, but
Team Associated stock. I mean, feel the brushed motors back in the day. They're not like the brushed motors nowadays.
no. It feels more like a castle motor, like with the magnets and
right?
stuff.
Because, you and then, dude, back in the day with those, we'd wrap wire around them to give it more resistance. I mean, we'd cheat. Take this case and put it on a modified.
Hello,
I mean, it was
Tessa,
terrible.
how are you? Thank you for tuning in.
That's pretty cool, bud.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool, so it runs.
Oh, yeah. That's exciting.
Damn, dude.
And you got bearings, not bushings. I mean, that's what it was. When you bought it, you had the bushing set, which was lame, and then you had the bearing set, which made it so much better.
And then I got...
Pretty cool, bud.
Look, so I got one of these whenever I got my Clodbuster.
Right. Oh, yeah. There's a guy I see online selling this whole, like, you look at it, you're like, oh my God, that's what it
And when
like.
I got this RC10,
You got the same one?
open this one up. Hold this one.
So this is the 702. What's that one say?
That's the AC/DC 702. So is this, but they were made in a different year, so you can see that they don't look exactly the same.
No, they're black. They're painted. Other than that,
This is the
everything's
702A, and that's the 702B.
702 black, 702 aluminum. That's what it stands for. Wow, pretty
that
cool.
trick or
yeah,
what?
pretty cool. I mean, you'd have to like put on a shelf with all this stuff with that car, like put the car on this thing like this, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what we had back in the day. Gnarly, right?
I actually plugged one of them in, the one that I got with the Clodbuster, plugged in a battery, turn it, and it started working. It's tick, 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 tick.
Oh yeah. Ding.
Yeah.
That's what we waited for. You couldn't wait for that. You couldn't wait for that damn thing to stop, right?
When it would, I usually turn it another 5 minutes back.
Well, you always had to keep
juice them up.
right. Pretty cool, bud.
Really
Pretty cool, bud.
them up.
Pretty cool, bud.
Yeah.
Well, once I get mine from Chris, it's going to get rebuilt with my sand scorcher. Once I get the sand scorcher out, that thing's still in the box. Haven't messed with it yet.
Let's talk sand scorcher.
Let's talk sand scorcher, bud. I'm very excited about my sand scorcher.
So with the Pirate, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you got, is it your first RC or your first?
It was my second one. So
Okay.
I got the Grasshopper. Was my first like out of Toys R Us RC cars.
Yeah.
Right. My first
Before
hobby
that,
grade.
They were like the Nikos or whatever they were.
Tychos,
Beautiful.
right? So then I got a hobby store rated, which was a Grasshopper. And I put that together, ran that for a while, did a bunch of mods and things like that to it. And then my buddy had a Sand Scorcher, and then I picked that up from him. And then after that, I got the RC10.
Yeah. Okay.
So
the RC10 was a big step up in performance.
well, I mean that was the gold. It was Goldpan. It was the gold model. That's what you wanted, right? And then the Yokomos, and then the Optimas.
So your Sand Scorcher has a body. It shares the same body as this one.
Yes, it does. It shares the same body.
So the monster. So if you notice, there's two holes here. It's the Sand Scorcher, the Monster Beetle. I forget the Blitzer Beetle. Blitzer Beetle, I think also, and that's why.
Okay, so
now it'll fit two.
mine only has one hole.
And that's good. I wish they only made them with one.
So because they
used.
because if you put it here or whatever, right? If you put it back, then maybe it's all.
But I mean, this is so they can use it on multiple cars.
Yeah.
But for you only to have one, that's good. That's preferable. Back in the old day, they only had one.
Yeah, that's it. That was the only car that was a Beetle.
Now, no, but each one had they had a body for each one. They drilled a hole in a different spot.
Right.
Now, I think for cost cutting, they just put a hole here and a hole here, and they sell you the thing for either car.
Right. Same thing. I mean, same hard plastic shell and everything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to build my lady keeps saying, you gotta build it, you gotta build it. I said no, because I'm gonna get the independent linkage that they have. So there's a bunch of old school aftermarkets I found, like full aluminum chassis, full aluminum roll cage. I want it to look cool up on the shelf. I'm not gonna build it stock, but you got the buggy squat, you know what I mean? The independent suspension and everything with all the metal.
Yeah, that the Tamiya's are so fun to build. For me, I've worked on this one for probably almost 3 years. It's still not done.
Well, this has
Tamiya's. They don't always have to be.
Well,
done.
this came out with the Frog generation. This is the Frog. This is the Frog axle generation.
This was
these axles.
1989.
Oh yeah,
it's the same.
1989.
The Blackfoot came out a little before it, I think. Same car, but the Blackfoot didn't have the different Ford body.
So these old axles. That's what reminds me of the Frog. This case and everything was the Frog axle. That was Tamiya's first independent dog bone style. And then you pack those little rubber boots. Very, very cool.
So I have what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to end up taking it apart still and doing all the red on it is going to be painted gold. And I'm considering even painting all the black gold. And I'm going to be transforming it for the holidays. It goes away from being the humpback monster beetle and it turns into Santa's
Santa Beetle?
Beetle.
Santa Beetle. Nice.
So I'll say goodbye to the monster beetle for now. I like this color. It's really dusty in here. Hasn't been dusted a while. I'm afraid to do it scratch it, but I have a lot of pearl clear coat on the top of this, which looks pretty good in the sun.
Got some candy. There's candy apple on this one.
Damn it. You know it. I'm going to have Santa's painted in his suit.
Did you paint this guy up?
I don't think Jamie did.
Oh, nice. She did a great job.
A couple years ago.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Hey, nice job. Good job, Jamie. Oh, it is all sand.
Oh, this is the whole. I got this whole thing. So here's the thing, guys. I plan to add a little bit to this every year, and in 3 years, it's going to be to where it'll just start up like a train and go around the Christmas tree. Except it's going to fly like Santa's sleigh. It's just going to fly around the tree like the sleigh.
It's going to fly around. You're going to put wings. Oh, you got Rudolph and some presents. Oh, you got Santa's stuff.
So, guys, this is what you do: is you find an old, what is that? The big rock body. I chopped the bottom out of that big rock body.
Oh, you got a Santa hat for the dude. Oh, and you got a little beard. No way, Jose.
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
You know what? This seemed like a great holiday episode. Why not? We might as well do it. Might as well. I'm going to go ahead and dust this off. No, we're going a little off script tonight, guys. I hope you don't hate us for it.
There you go. There's your guy. Oh,
freaking awesome.
Pretty freaking awesome, dude. That shit's funny.
Yeah, oh, dude. Yeah. Heck yeah. So we put this together. I put this together probably 3 years ago. And then I was going to do it red, but I didn't want the original Monster Beetle was like a Honda red back in the day or something.
Did it come painted or come white?
No, it come in a janky red like this.
Oh, so it was already.
Yeah. But I did the.
Candy.
I forget which actual color it is. It's got to be metallic or candy red from Tamiya. and then probably a gloss on top. But I didn't do a pearl gloss, which I now kind of wish I had. But I can still do that.
Oh, yeah.
So this is pretty clean. I did do, here, I'm going to let you go and take a look at it. Be gentle because it's gentle body. All the gold painting around the corners is all done by hand by me, which is my most impressive feat because
It's pretty good.
I can't paint for shit. I'm colorblind, actually, guys.
Well, I'll be messing with one of these soon. The wiper's separate.
Yeah, each one of those is glued in separately.
Oh, it's like building an old model back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
each piece of these lights were, all that was separate. So that's what I really like about it to me is the build of it is just so fun.
The first time you roll them, they break.
Oh no, I won't drive it.
But that's that. Dude, this guy broke out. I mean, it didn't last long. But
All right, let me see. I think right behind you, I'm going to have a bunch of double-sided tape. I'm going to have to get in this.
You want a piece of duct tape to put it on there?
No, I got it right here. All right. So, I don't know if you guys are anybody out there. If they are in chat, we'd love to hear from you.
I don't even have anything going on.
Pretty slow. I'm not, maybe I don't bring it to the table as well as I need to keep the viewers around. We used to do. I think our lack of consistency has not been helping.
No. Maybe everybody's racing nowadays. You got a clamp on this or no?
Yeah, I wish I could have that. I did. It would probably block the screen. Maybe I should just put your show. Like, I should replay Tessa's shows in the background. Tessa's back. She says that maybe we need music.
We need music. Oh, music doesn't hurt.
Yeah, but I don't know how it works. Like if it's copyrighted music,
You just have to get like that on hold music.
Oh, we don't need that kind of.
By the way, it's not copyrighted.
All right, so I put some double-sided tape for his beard. I'm clamping this part right here.
Oh yeah,
put double-sided in there. If you want to kind of just hold that to make sure he kind of stays.
oh yeah, he's all bearded up, bud.
And then, what do we got? A hat somewhere?
Yeah. No, yeah, the hat was on him over there.
Okay.
Oh, you have the little thing sticking out of the hood? Oh, that's much better, bud. All right.
Probably just like that.
Oh, there you go.
And then this, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, you got his dog in there too, and the Rudolph hanging out the back. Get out of town. Get out of town, bud. Yeah. Oh, you gotta get his little hat up there, bud.
No, I don't think it's gonna. I think that's how it's gonna be.
All right, drop it on there.
Let me see. How did I put this in last time? I just had some double-sided.
Maybe just set it on here and we'll see the body, because you got to get through that little pin, right?
Yeah, but I had it last time, and there's even better. It's even better because There's lights.
Oh shit! You really put a lot of thought and time into this, bud.
This thing is gonna be flying in 3 years, going ho ho ho, Merry Christmas.
How are you gonna fly it?
Magic.
Rockets is just Christmas.
RC cool stuff.
RC cool stuff.
Cool RC shit.
Fucking,
you know.
Your drone.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, we got 3 years to figure it out.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember exactly how this went, but it was. Man, we'll figure it out. If anyone's stuck with us this long, they're real champions.
We got 4 people on there.
That's some real champions right there. Love these loyal people. So, here, you mind holding this? And I'm going to try to wrap them around.
This way or this way?
I don't know.
Probably that way.
Oh, I do remember now. I had it draped all around the front of it. This year, we're only going to put the things inside. Just like this.
Maybe some double-sided tape, bud. You got more double-sided tape?
Yeah. Total, I got double-sided tape.
Oh, here. Let me cut you a piece for your battery.
Sure. I just realized I don't like how I have that body sitting there. Oh, Tessa says they got copy free, right? Copyright free. Okay, I need to look into that. Tessa. Man, we always have such a fun time in Vegas. I wish I was there right now, damn it. I hate it here. I hate it here. I only want to be in Vegas. This is where I put it last year. I think it just, the guy hung out like this.
You're cut back down here. You should cut that to come back more. Because Rudolph sticks his head out the back window. Like, everything lined up pretty good.
I know. I'm trying to remember. It's not easy. So Tessa, how have you been? You know what, Tessa? I have a question. I don't know if it's easy to answer on this channel or not. So I'm watching another Vegas YouTuber. Let's call him Chris. And I see that he's got somebody that's a mod on there. And isn't this mod somebody that up and attacked somebody else out there? And maybe even a threatened somebody in this situation or this whole conversation? And if so, what is up with that? If you don't want to address it on this, I understand. I want to talk to you in private on that thing, because that seems crazy. If she's a mod over there and spraying people down with pepper spray, man, it's all the Vegas drama.
Yeah, I mean, well.
You know what you always say? Save the drama for your mama.
Hitting over here a little.
Oh, no. Yeah. Man. Pretty sure it was basically this way last time.
Did it go the other way and Rudolph went up front and the dog went in the back? Like that way?
I don't know. I think this was, maybe this was taped here. I remember I had the lights more out of it, like wrapped around this. It's just,
You got one side on. You might have it right there, but
no, Rudolph's got to get himself stuck through there. It's not even close.
the wire screwing yet? Now he's coming up a little more. Are you getting there? I'm getting there.
Nah, it wasn't like that though. It was, man, I wish Jamie was watching. She knows. She was probably the one who did this. All right, we'll chill and have a shot for a second while I think about this. Oh yeah, because even this is supposed to go and stick through here.
You got a lot going on in a little bit of area, bud.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's really trick. I mean, even like this, it's pretty trick.
Yeah. Well, this side looks cool. You see it? Even this skyline. I mean, you're only one hole off. Right? See, I mean, you're real close.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, she says, but that shows who they are. So that is true. So see, that's nuts. This girl fucking whatever.
Who's the girl? What is it about? On the strip down there or something? Pepper spraying people.
Well, Tessa,
what's a mod?
A moderator for the channel. Like if you know the people that have, I should make Tessa a mod. Check this out, Tessa. Oh man, check this out. I don't know why I didn't do this in the past. Add as moderator. Tessa O is now a moderator on my channel. That means if people are on there talking smack and saying silly shit, she can delete the comments and put them in timeout. So, I don't want to get into it, but somebody that Tessa knows that's doing this out there is also got that person as a mod on their channel. And this person has been, well, there's video of them on Fremont Street spraying people with mace pepper spray and other YouTubers. And they were probably going after Tessa. So, yeah, that was. I didn't see that show, Tessa. You said, bless mommy, your friend over there had warned you that they were on the way, but I didn't know. I saw that.
Oh, somebody's coming down to get her with pepper spray?
And got one of the other YouTubers in the meanwhile. Yeah. Dude, it's cutthroat there in Fremont Street. You need to come there with me someday. Let's go to I'll go any day you want. I love it there. I love it. But Tessa, yeah, she needs to. At first, she would tell me, people talk shit and whatever, and sometimes it's worrying. I never really took it too seriously. And then I saw this, and I was like, man, she's not fucking around. People are crazy. And I wish somebody'd ask me what's in my fucking plastic bag. That's what I wish. What about you, Tessa? I just wish somebody'd ask me what's in my plastic bag. Man, that was something Tessa was saying one day when she was in the Golden Nugget. So then I was saying it on Tessa's show a week or two ago, except somebody asked me what was in the bag, and I didn't really have a comeback for him, so I kind of screwed myself. Yeah, Tessa's definitely a multi-talented YouTuber. Quite a fun show she always has.
Well, use one of these, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead. Man, I gotta figure this out. I'm pretty sure I just mounted this. in here some. I think I just mounted this here. Maybe. Put this over the top of it. So what do you think, Pirate? Should we go to the club tonight?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No, okay, no, fucking
Man,
mad.
I went about a week or so ago.
You said you're going to Legs Up at night or something, huh?
Well, I went there a couple weeks ago. I'm sick of that club. Freaking.
You're sick of it. No way.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
There's a new bartender. She overcharged me. It was,
New bartender?
yeah.
What happened to Sarah?
I don't know. She had the night off.
Yeah.
Like if Sarah's there, it's all fun. She's cool. You
Oh,
know,
man, she's old school fun. You're so close. Oh, you're almost there. You're almost there, bud. Oh.
Well, what's that? Hmm. I wonder if these gifts have
Shifted
changed-
over the years?
Yeah, changed shape over the years.
The best thing to do is lock it in and just leave it in there. Let it
Once
form to
pops
it.
in, it's in. Well, it's out now. I could have. Oh, I remember how I did it now. Of course, look. Look right there. I had some zip ties and zipped this thing down. Yeah. Yeah.
You're around, Santa.
Oh, boy. Hoping I'll break that. Wow, here, you might hold that for a sec. Okay. Oh, and it was way back here. This is probably going to make more sense.
Oh, so it's way. Oh, so like this guy's in the back seat.
I think so. I think that's.
Oh, so you show the presents hanging out the back.
Let's see. Where I have zip ties. Over here.
What's going on over here?
Oh, check. Let's see. Might not have a lot of anything. Though.
Khabib's good day, mate. Is he down south?
Who's that?
Khabib?
Oh, Khabib 29-0. I believe he's from Texas, somewhere in Texas.
Texas. Oh,
Hello,
nice.
buddy. How are you doing? Good to have you back. Thank you. Yeah, dude. That it's just getting their tip early because you know races. So Tessa says, let's go back. I helped her on the very first live stream. Yeah, that was the truth. So actually, I was in Vegas on one of my beautiful, fun Vegas trips because I love it there. And I had actually seen Tessa on another YouTuber's live stream because she is a triple threat. So she was out there dancing on another live streamer we won't mention because he doesn't mention other people. So anyway, I showed up. We're sitting there outside of Fort Queens. There's Tessa, and her phone was dead or something like that. So we went back over to the hotel. My girl Jamie was there. We all hung out, saw Spike and Pixie, and charged up the phone, and me and her went out. It was a fun time. Went out live streaming. I held the camera for a bit. Got drunk. If you go back and look at Tessa's shows, like a year, hey, it's almost exactly a year, Tessa, you've been doing this. We're just barely short of a year now. So congrats. That's very cool. All right. So yeah, Khabib 29-0. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah. Not your, so yeah, I guess I generally don't mind paying I don't mind paying my bar tab ever, but it just sucks when you get. It's like, man. It's a bar I've worked at for several years. I still help when I'm there. But there was a new girl and she didn't know. And I'm not somebody that's going to be like, hey, I usually get like, good drink deals or something. So I didn't say anything.
Right.
It was me by myself.
Oh, so you didn't go there and go, sure, who I am?
No, not at all. Of course, I never did. But it was me by myself.
Oh.
I had probably 3 bourbon and cokes and 3 regular sized twisted teas. I know those were $6 each. And then 3 or 4 bourbon and cokes. And it was $75. And this is not a nice bar, guys. This is not nothing like nice in Vegas. This is
Barnacle Pete's, bud.
This is Barnacle Pete's. Right,
right on the
right
pier.
here on the pier. I mean, salt water's in your nose.
I mean, it's half condemned.
Yeah, it is. Might be more than half condemned, to be honest.
But to be honest, if you go to the pier, that's where you go to, right?
But I mean, a guy like me don't need to be paying $70. I ain't got it. So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to stay home, save my money, put it into RC cars instead. And dirt bikes.
So my buddy Chuck down there, he just said, we had the podcast out the track. Thanks for the shout out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm glad they were watching.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome. It must be cool that you guys. So you guys are kind of got a regular crew there on Fridays.
Yeah. We have a solid, crew, I guess. I mean, every once in a while get some new guys.
And then is there like a Thursday night crew and a Tuesday crew that you guys don't know?
No, well, there could be. Shit, who knows? But I think, the track's open. You just got to park in a certain area. And then, guys will go out there with their kids. I mean, you go out there, there'll be guys running any kind of RC thing out there. But Friday nights is typically when we all try to get together. Because, it's just RC, drinking, having a good time. But in a good way. I mean, the whole track's cleared up. We put lights up. I mean, you should definitely come down. It's worth the trip down. Because there's actual built metal drivers, stand.
Oh, cool.
There's lights. I mean, we have water. So, I mean, and we have a good generator that's down there. I mean, that thing's old, but God, does that thing kick out power, dude. It starts every time. Old school. And, it's fun, dude. It's good. It's like, a mile from my house, which makes it very, very convenient. They are building 2 new park tracks out. There's a place called Roar Park that's coming in Bonita down there. And they're doing they're going through the kind of what El Nido did. Going through the city, getting it approved. And what they're going to have is a driver stand in the middle of 2 tracks.
Oh, cool.
So there's going to be a basher kind of track and more of a racetrack. So, and that's what they're proposing to see right now. It looks like it's going through. They're going to put a Connex down there to keep equipment. I think maybe even parts or something. I don't know. But yeah, so there's a lot of RC tracks down there. There's like one park down there, Chulis Park, that a lot of guys go to down their area. And that's they have a crossover jump like El Nido does. So there's a lot of RC action down there in San Diego. A lot more than here, which is unfortunate. But up here is not, you don't have as many rural areas, right, to build a track at.
Yeah, for sure. There's not a lot of areas around here. You have to, well, shoot, there's no rural areas around here.
Yeah. You go to Polywog Park.
You got to go to the parks. Nice.
This thing gets me excited about because that's how big they were. That was a 10 scale size car back in the day. I mean, it was like legit. And my buddy Colin, he called me or texted me earlier. He picked up a laser nut. He goes, dude, I'm listening. I picked up a laser nut. I'm like, all right. Well, here's what you need to do because I own one. Well, I built one out of old parts, but remember the laser nut I had for a while?
This guy's gonna have to come out. I'm not sure if
You're
he's
focused,
in the way.
bud. You're fucking focused.
Well, I gotta get this. This is
Stanley
horrible.
can't come out.
Well, I mean, he's gonna go back in.
Oh, you got to bring
But
it
I'm
through.
gonna have to figure out why the rest of it's not fitting.
Bring it through the sunroof.
I don't remember what the deal was here.
We'll try it.
This is what I get for not setting it up last year. We were in Vegas last year. Instead of
Well, if Jamie did this, she probably did it to fit.
Yeah, Jamie, no, I know. It's like it shouldn't be having to be forced. It was perfect.
Yeah.
You know what? Check chat. Let's see if we can talk on chat. Anyone going on chat?
Yeah. Khabib says tuning into your channel last time, I have completed the Mugen 1.8 buggy. Oh, nice build. And finished breaking it in now. Ready? Oh, he's Nitro. Nice.
Who's this versus that?
Huh? Khabib. 29 and 10.
South Australia, Adelaide. Unlock powers to keep your confident.
Oh, that's cool. Mugen. A lot of guys run Mugen down there. Mugen are good. I can't afford Mugen. I can barely afford Tekno. That's another $100.
I know.
Fuck. You know what I'm saying? I had to sell my entire generations of RCs to buy
That's all right.
to buy like 1.5 cars. I mean, years and years of, like, I couldn't tell you the thousands of dollars I spent on parts. It's crazy. You never get back what you put into it, like anything else.
Oh, so he said he just finished the Mugen build and he just broke in that new Reds 21.
Yeah.
Oh, that's freaking awesome, dude. Very nice. Yeah, and Tessa says the friends you make from live streaming. That's true. I made friends in Vegas, made friends here, made friends, and I think Tim's from Michigan. You're from San Diego.
Well, I'm from here.
You used to be from here.
That's well. It sucks. It sucks that my house is here. I never come home. Right.
Yeah. I ride past the house. I go past his house 3 times a week on my bicycle ride to the beach, and while he's at work in San Diego.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
All right. So yeah, I'm not.
It looks good the way it is on this side, except for lights. You have
I've got to figure this out.
you just need to get a Dremel out, bud. Do a little trimming.
Not real. Maybe.
You think it went this way? And Spike was hanging out the back, and Rudolph was up front with Santa, because that's how it lay out.
If you look at my old Instagram, you'll find it from 2 years ago at Christmas.
Oh, that's fuck. I have to dig through that.
Yeah, I know.
That ain't gonna happen. Just turn it around, see if it fits. It's gonna be much easier.
You fucking kidding me?
That's how it went. I can tell by the way.
That's where the driver goes.
Yeah.
And then this is where this thing.
Well, you can. This is what kept bugging you in the back.
Man. Okay. Good job, bud. Good job. Hey. This is a team exercise over here.
The more eyes that look at it, the better it goes.
I mean, for whatever reason, I thought for sure this dude was sticking out the.
Well, Rudolph should be up front guiding the car with Santa, right? That's one reason I thought about it, because I figured that's how Jamie did it, because, you know, Jamie's clever like that. And then Spike's chilling in the back with the. Then you had your little bag probably hanging out. Oh, so this is where the tree went.
Yeah, that's the tree.
That'll make sense now.
It makes perfect sense. Let's do one of these. So Tessa's saying she's friends with Rocky. Rocky's awesome. She's the singer in a band called Velvet Elvis.
Nice.
She's awesome. Awesome. Talented. Super talented. Beautiful. You can find her probably 5 days a week on Fremont singing with that band. And Brandon and John also of Velvet Elvis. Khabib says JB has a lot of patience.
Well, you need it with RC for sure.
That's what it says. Definitely needs it.
Yeah, you need it with RCs. You're exactly right, bro. I mean, you start building little teeny cars with little teeny screws on like black carpet.
My friend,
Terrible idea.
Tell me, what do you? Why would you say that I have much patience? I appreciate you saying that.
Oh,
because I feel like I don't have much patience.
Well, here, you want me to tell you why you're saying that?
And like,
I'll tell you why.
I've gotten better because I used to work on motorcycles, jet skis, ATVs, and had to rush through the jobs, getting paid on commission. Never had much patience. When something would hold me up, something silly like this being backwards, I'd get mad at myself. You know, I'd be like, "Oh, this sucks." But now I just have to laugh. It's like whatever. But why? Thank you for saying that. I'd like to know why you say it.
Guys like us, dude, who do that, we don't have enough, never have enough time in the day.
Oh man, yeah. I appreciate you saying that. I'm not sure if it's exactly true. I'm not the most patient person a lot of times, but with RCs, you kind of have to be. We're just having fun with them. I'm going to go ahead and zip ties back through. So what I'm doing is putting zip ties through, which I just had done once, except I put it in backwards. So I had to cut them off. But I'm pretty happy though. This is how it's going to go because I'll be able to put this down. And then I will wrap the lights around the whole car. And then we're going to go to the after dark hour, which is going to be looking awesome because the lights are going to be lit up. I really wish I had some longer zip ties here. Put two together. Excuse me. This way. Behind the camera. I'm back. Let's get this done, guys. So KB says, I have RC dirt bikes. Times you wanted to throw them at the fence. You and me both. I mean, there's definitely times where it's like, man, why won't this stupid thing just work right or whatever? I've definitely felt that way. I've thrown tools against the wall. Haven't done that in about 15 or 20 years, thankfully. But I have. I mean, I get so mad that I would toss a tool against the wall like a wrench or something. But, yeah, things can get frustrating. I just am like, look, we're just having fun. They're still, just basically just toys, so let's not get too stressed about it. It's weird. I do work in a hobby store, and oh my God, I almost put it on backwards again. I did start putting it on backwards. So I work in a hobby store. I see a lot of customers come in all stressed out.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of times it'll be that they can't get some bolt stripped out, a screw stripped. Oh, they can't get it. Oh God, it's the end of the world. And it's usually they think they got to buy like a whole new frame or something.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
And it's usually like, well, let me see, and we can usually get it out. Just got to be patient to figure it out.
Buy a torque set. Torque sets will take strip down wrenches out, dude.
Mind holding that so it don't roll forward?
Man, I knew my brain. I'm starting to get a little inebriated here. Here. All right.
Hold the wheels. I don't want it to roll. I got to move this though.
Oh.
You got the wheels?
Yeah, I got the wheels.
You're getting inebriated? Is that what you said?
Getting inebriated, bud.
Good.
Yeah.
And we are so close. So close to getting this.
It's never going to come off apart again. Never.
Oh, yeah. All right. Good. Well, what is your, you know what, guys? Here, I'll tell you something. I should have had a new RC car this week, and I don't. I should have had the new Creighton 4S. I'm a little
A
frustrated.
new Creighton 4S is out. That's their thing, huh?
So, you mind putting a little piece of tape on this fella right here?
The Creighton 4S.
So there's a Creighton 4S. You know, version 2 came out not very long ago.
That's why they elongated the chassis, made it a little bit more controllable,
Yes.
right? Where's scissors at?
So now they have it's not like a 4S version 3, it's like a 4S
What's different?
2.5.
What's
Well, it's huge difference. The main thing that I've been asking for forever, a center differential, is finally there instead of a slipper clutch.
okay? So I've seen that lately because I've been trying to find something to bash, and they're talking about the center diff.
That's the thing.
Well,
So that's going to probably be the best. I mean, if you want a basher, don't have
why
to
you
worry
want a
about
clutch?
nothing bigger
Why
than
would you have a
4S.
clutch? I bud, you ready to stick? Says beard still on. I don't know where's the little hat's over there. Oh yeah, I seen that. I was like, oh. And then you'll see you post something about some kind of metal internal diff or something. Which looks like the gearing's a little bit better. Is that like the big Arrma upgrade?
There never was a diff before. I couldn't put a diff in at all.
Oh, so that's the center diff that you were posting.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Not that different. That was on the Instagram.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't. That was something I was working on today. That's a good question. I've been a little inebriated since then.
Yeah, it happens. The word of the day is inebriation.
Yeah.
Look at that. Pops in all sweet. You're almost there, bud. Lock those back two in. Let's drop this thing down, dude. Pin it up. Rudolph's hanging out. He's fucking nose so bright. There it is. There it is. Oh. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Nice, bud. Nice, bud. You need a piece of tape for that tree?
No, you just shoves down in there.
Oh, look at that.
This bag of gifts. Oh, I used to have a bumper on it, and it was strapped into the front of the bumper. I don't have a bumper on it right now, so there will not be a bag of gifts. Anyway, I think this is an appropriate time to switch to After Dark, and that way we'll be able to see it.
Then you can turn your lights on? Oh, yeah.
And the lights are on. It's as bright as it gets.
Oh, okay.
That's just, it's not going to get much better.
What's wrong with that? Is my car in your way? Should I move that so you don't step on it?
No. Oh, yeah, this car looks good. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, there you go. Feliz Navidad.
Santa, Rudolph up there with him, a whole bunch of presents inside, lights, Christmas colored lights all over, with my dog Spike hanging out the back and a Christmas tree.
Can't get much more festive than that, bud.
Well, this is why I'm thinking of painting the black and or the red.
I like it the way it is, bud, to be honest. I like it the way it is. It looks good. But yeah,
Man,
rock what you got to rock.
Cool. So happy. Yeah, I want to put some more lights on it, and
there's a sweet light bar.
I still have mirrors and things like that to put on it. It's not quite finished. We'll get it done one of these days.
I need to paint one of these bodies, dude.
Maya says she loves it.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Tessa says that me and you have good radio voices and a nice rapport together. Oh, that's very sweet.
Yeah, thanks, Tess.
Khabib, he has RC bikes. Perseverance is key, rewarding at the end of the day. Yes, you are right about that.
And that covers any topic of life.
That's not just hobbies,
Perseverance.
just anything.
Perseverance.
And then after 12:30 over there on his part of the globe. Thank you again for hanging out with us. It's these old flapping lips. Make sure you follow him if you like RC related content. He does have the new Promoto. If you also, I forget the name of I always forget it, but it's a Facebook group he's in charge of. I think it's Losi Promoto Owners Group, something like that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Cool.
I'm going to try to do more shows. I literally have been out, I think for 6 weeks, I've only done one show.
Oh, I was wondering because I haven't seen any alerts because it's always Friday. So race day, I figured I can tune in a little bit in between heats and run, and then,
Been very,
we've
I've
been
been
traveling.
working
You've been
more
traveling,
days than
Don.
normal.
I mean, you were in Vegas for a little bit.
I do that, yeah. I went to the Formula One there. That was amazing.
I heard that was I heard mixed feelings about that.
Anyone that whines about it is a whiner, in my opinion. I think it was great. It was the best race of the year.
The best race of the year.
The on-track race was great.
How much of the track is actually in Vegas? Is there like more that really they can do their thing, or is it all is it a short course?
No, it's only like, it's one of the longest miles. Losi Pro Moto 1/4 scale bike is the group.
Nice.
Dude, I'll get that right one of these days.
You should write on your whiteboard, bud. You got plenty of them.
Right. So are you familiar with Las Vegas?
Just enough.
So this is mine.
Oh, so that's it.
This was the course.
Okay, so where's the main strip?
This is the strip right here.
Okay, and then downtown. Where's downtown?
220 miles an hour. Well, downtown is over here, but it didn't go that far.
Oh.
It goes down the strip. This is Flamingo. This is.
Where's the fountain at? Fountain's across the street.
The fountains are over here.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So Caesars is over here.
Right.
Goes down Bally's here. It goes right past Paris, I think. Comes back this way. This is the start finish. I was sitting right here. This is where the new Spear is. And I was sitting on the outside of the new Spear.
And then the freeway's on the other side of the street with the Raider Stadium.
Yes.
Okay. That's how I get my bearings. I just get my bearings.
It was going right down the strip from basically the Venetian up past Bally's a block or two.
But it's a yearly scheduled event, right? Or every once in a while.
It's not been in Vegas for many years. And before it was always like in a parking lot. Shitty. Back 30 years ago.
Oh, so when they start doing this?
This was the first year.
This is the first year. Oh, well then people can't get... I really don't understand why
it's
people
going
are
to be
upset.
tough the first year because they got to figure it out.
Well, they do the best they can, right?
And I know that there was a lot of construction and work done on the strip, so for the locals, it was probably tough. For me, not a local, it was easy. I showed up Wednesday, the week of racing, went right to the strip, drove down the strip. You can see like the braking markers where it says 150 feet, 200, 150, 150s. I was able to drive most 80, 90% of the track. And the track was open throughout the day till about 5 o'clock at night. And then they start closing it down.
All right.
And then, the practice or qualifying was happening and then the racing. I had no problems. Every morning I woke up and we just head down to the track, do a lap or two around the track just for the fun of it, get some video, and then, go back to Fremont, downtown, where I like it.
All right. Oh, I like it when I go to Vegas, and I'm going to Vegas a lot, but Fremont is where I like to go to. It's just old school. You got a little people out there doing their stuff or whatever, but it's fun. But so that course has to be set up to where those casinos still have to not have any kind of disruption with traffic, right?
I don't know. Well, there was disruption on the front of the strip, but there's never any passengers let off on the strip, really. Let's say you take a Uber to the strip, to the Flamingo or Caesars.
Right.
They're not going to drop you off on the strip. There's literally fencing along both sides. You have to go around the back of any of those casinos to be dropped off.
Mm.
So
the flow of money still has to come in.
Oh yeah.
Whether so,
the flow of money didn't stop.
Right. Well,
I don't think it stopped.
Well, that brings more people to Vegas just for the race, right? That's good.
I actually saw a guy that I know from the Hermosa Beach Yacht Club, HBYC, down here.
Oh, really?
I was walking through, and I was like, I think I recognize this guy. There's some guy, local dude from here in this area. He likes cars and stuff. So, yeah, there he was. That was cool.
Okay. Good time. What time are you going to race tomorrow at the track? Yeah, watch the Bengals game.
What time is that?
I don't know. It's in the morning at 10. Let's see. I don't know. Look it up.
This car is so cool. I love this thing. I'm going to bring it to the shop and display it up there, I think. I would say I don't know. Just whenever other people are going. I forgot about racing over at the other track. There's Mini Z Racing. I may show up there for that, but that'll probably take hours. If there's anybody still watching the show, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Say hi. Let me know you're out there, and we'd love to talk with you. We don't really have a whole lot planned out right now. I'm glad I got this Christmas mobile back together.
Perseverance.
Well,
inebriation and perseverance, dude.
That was fun. Yeah, Khabib said that I had the patience. That was nice. Well, it got done. Back when I was younger and didn't have patience, I might have gotten mad and been like, this damn thing. But, hey, I mellowed with my older age. I love this old truck. This thing is not... This is not like a Traxxas that you just go and smash around.
So that frame and all that stuff, that's the Frog, that's the Blackfoot, that's their updated frame version, right? So that's what it all was that frame, because of how they built, when they did the Grasshopper, the Hornet and stuff, right? This was like their next gen of RC cars. It all came off that same chassis base for Tamiya for a long, long time. That's what it was. That's why,
And they actually ran pretty well. People that were racing monster trucks were racing. The Blackfoot was like a popular race truck.
I never seen anybody race it. They just drove them. I didn't know they were racing. Where I was at, they didn't race them.
Well, if you weren't racing buggies, if you're racing trucks, the Blackfoot was one that you were going to race. There wasn't any. This is before RC10 had trucks, really.
Well, or Wild Willie. Yeah. But all you did was this, right?
Yeah. My brother, the first real cars we had, I had a Clodbuster, and he got a Blackfoot at the same time. My uncle got it for both of us. And his Blackfoot, like you say, the Blackfoot is the exact same car with a Ford body. The Blackfoot didn't come with oil shocks back then. It just came with spring shocks, and this one came with oil shocks. But now the Blackfoot's coming.
Does you have one?
I don't have a Blackfoot.
You have a Clodbuster.
I got a Clod.
Is that the same? The same?
No, it's near the vintage of that.
No, but same lower chassis.
Oh, yeah.
No.
That's beast by itself. Other than
Well, that's when
they call it the Big Bull or something, Mad Bull. There's another one.
And that's when the double shocks came out. So what they did is they put a rear axle in the front, right? Is that what they did?
The front and rear axles, basically both front axles, and it has four-wheel steering. Steers in different directions.
Oh, that's what it was.
It's not, it's huge. For back then, guys, it's small by today's standards.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. This was the real 10 scale.
Was because it was big. And even my uncle was trying to talk me out of it, like, hey, you sure you don't want a Monster Beetle or a Lunchbox or something? Because they're all faster. I'm like, no, because I wanted the big truck. Well, they're big, but they don't perform well. And they're not that big. We're going to see how big they are, but they're not. This is 10th scale. This is 12th scale.
They call that 12 scale because of the tires.
Scale. Well, this is a little bit smaller. This is the Vanessa's Lunchbox.
Oh.
So that's a 12 scale as opposed to a 10 scale.
Well, Sand Scorcher was 10 scale. And it was just that shrunk down. That's what I'm saying. It's just, And what scale is that?
Oh, this is 10 scale. But this is huge. From back in the day, this was huge truck.
Oh.
Easy there, easy. Hey. It's 30-something years old. Be easy.
Oh, that's back when you put the decals on like models. Water?
Yeah.
Those are water decals.
See, it's got the wiper on there. Old school.
Oh, yeah.
It's got the frickin' resistor that'll burn your frickin' finger when you just when you already know not to touch it and you still touch it anyway.
Look how cool that was. You had all that shit you had to do back in the day. Now you just plug and play, right?
I know. It was much worse back then.
Oh, but technology, right?
But hey, four-wheel drive.
It was cool because you didn't have this resistor. You wouldn't get the speed off of this guy. And then you always had to take the stupid thing off and then rub it down because it would arc, right?
Scrape it off.
You got to scrape off the
but you have to make it more brassy.
So you use the old erasers that were on the erasable pens, and that's what you did, right? Because it was grip. Yeah.
So this is what I lusted after when I was a kid, but truthfully, it's a lot slower, less maneuverable than these. The batteries run down quicker.
Well, it's more weight. I mean, everything was NiCad.
Two of everything too. Like there's a motor on each end. There's motor.
Yeah, so that's what. Yeah.
Only has one servo in it with really long rods, so it doesn't steer that precisely. This was
pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it is, ain't it?
Pretty fucking cool.
I love that.
I mean, the only reason I got the Sand Scorcher is just to build it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I can build it right now, stock, but
enjoy it. Like I said, I've been working on this build for 2 years and it's still not finished because I have 2 bodies for it. I've driven it around the shop, just inside, to make sure the electronics were working. But it's all about the build and the fun of that, and then maybe driving it, testing it out, and then.
Well, the problem is you spend so much time painting these bodies on the outside that you don't want it to roll, you don't want it to scrape. I mean, I really don't want that's why mine's still in the box. I'm not even messing with it until it just goes up on its little shelf next to my RC10, and that could be like my little.
Khabib says he's still there. Looks sick. Tessa, hey, congrats. Congrats, Tessa, to you. I was, man, I missed her last live show that I think. The one before was pretty fun. I think it was right on the holiday. You were going to go to the Cats Meow, but didn't. This is just karaoke place, which is pretty fun downtown. Well, we're inching in on the 10 o'clock hour.
Never did anything I came to do. I'm going to leave my stuff here, pick up tomorrow. We going to the track tomorrow?
Yeah, we should.
Or I can Uber back with it.
Yeah, you can leave it. You should.
Next weekend, I may take that track back down to San Diego.
Yeah, I'll talk to you after the show about that. It might not be a bad idea, actually.
I get out of here.
I need to clear out some stuff, so it might not be a bad. I'd like to do another show with it. Have we do another show and then you can take it back with you or something. We've had some fun shows with the
Well, up here with the sticks and all that, I mean, it's fun.
Yeah, it is.
This I have to get to.
It's got wheels on it. We can roll it.
All right.
Well, not sure if we should continue on. It's not been a
We're down 3.
not been a very busy show for us tonight. I apologize, guys.
Problem is, I think the lack of you doing it, people are like, oh,
yeah,
maybe
exactly.
not.
So
Maybe not.
you always have to be. The more consistent you are,
Well, it's the holidays
the
too
more
much.
people will know. It is the holidays.
Friday night's tough on holidays, especially
Friday
now.
night, people are doing things.
Last
holiday
minute.
parties, or they're shopping for their families, so that's cool. What I do want to announce is I'm gonna count this whole first year, 2023. I guess we're still in for a few more days now, as season 1 of the JB RC Garage Show. Starting next year, I don't know when the first episode will be, but after December 31st, may have a new name, may have a new format, may have a new location. It's going to be better, though. This has been fun for a year, but really I've been dicking around, guys. Not giving you the best show that I can. But it's been a lot of fun. We've done like 65 or 75 of them, truthfully. I can't believe we've done so many.
Really?
Maybe
Fuck.
even more than that.
Well, you're doing back in the day. You were doing them every Friday, right? So I mean, that's 4 times. It's a lot of shows,
We
but
did a lot. Anyway, yeah, we'll see. Let's see what the new year brings us. I don't know. I hope to do more shows throughout the next 10 or 20 days through the holidays. Just kind of doing little projects in here. But we'll see. Next year, maybe we can step the production value up some. K Habib's asking, what time is it there? It is 9:57. What time is it where you're at? 9:57 at night. What time is it where you're at? He says, thanks for letting us in the workshop. Yeah, you're welcome. Definitely. It's a fun place.
thanks for tuning in to the
Fun
workshop.
place, just hanging out in the workshop. Messing around with
We
all
didn't
these
do.
RCs. Fun toys. We didn't really do a whole lot tonight. Just talked. But that's okay. First show back in a while.
No, it'd been nice if I had my RC10 down. We could have looked at some of that, did some comparisons.
True.
But I mean, it is what it is. You got Santa in now. Leave it there. Put your body pins in. Leave it until fucking you gotta fuck with it. 'Cause now
Santa's
it's
going to stay until the next at least 2 weeks. I'll be bringing this up to RC Street Shop in Lawndale. I'm probably displaying it up there in case anyone wants to come by and see it. This is the Tamiya Monster Beater Santa version. This is built at this is its 3rd Christmas, but I didn't use it last Christmas, so it's only its 2nd Christmas.
nice.
So he says it is 4:30 p.m. where he's at.
4:30 p.m.
Are you kidding?
So he's.
Are you really in Australia?
Yeah,
I thought
so is he
you were-
Saturday? Is he Saturday? 4:30 p.m. Saturday. Or is
Yeah, it must be 4:30 Saturday in the afternoon. I thought you were from Texas. Maybe I got you mixed up with somebody.
no? He said good day when he logged in. That's why I was like, oh, maybe it's from down under. over
Some
there.
people say that, and some you
Yeah,
never know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's my bad. I apologize for that.
His first time on the show?
No, he's been on the show many times.
Oh, okay.
Many times. This is why I feel bad about it.
Oh.
He's one of my favorite guys. He's been on the show as much as anybody's been. So I should know where the hell he's from, truthfully. That is my bad. We did have a few Jim Beam. Every time we do the show, we've had more than a few Jim Beams. So I'll blame it on that. But I should know where you're from.
Inebriation.
So he says Saturday, yes. All right. So, hey, let me know.
He's in the future.
Yeah, in the future. Should I go and is there any kind of bet or a safe bet I should do to make some money? No, truthfully, here's something, guys. If you guys would like, leave comments and or comments in the on these videos after they're done or on Instagram. Steve, we didn't do a lot today. Okay, Habib, if you have a question like you want us to work on something in the shop because you were like, thanks for letting us in the workshop, we can always do this,
Or a question, right?
Yeah.
If he has problems with his car, he can be like, hey, maybe during the week, reach out or something.
Sure.
And then be like,
we reach out throughout the week and leave a message. I'll check the YouTube comments and stuff, and then we can bring it up the next week. Actually, this is one of the things I want to do on the next year's shows, season 2, which may have a whole new name. I'd love to hear your guys' ideas. If you have an opinion on the name, let me know through either this or the Instagram, same name, but the Instagram of the same name. But I want to find a way that we can get people call in, email in, text with ideas or questions throughout the week, and that way I can kind of cater the show around those things.
It'd be nice to set up Zoom meetings to get video.
That would be cool. Tim from These Old Flapping Lips, I think, has been mentioning, I think he said Zoom has worked for him. Somebody was telling him. I think it was him. I want to try to do that too. That would be really cool to be able to get people. What if we got people from all parts of the world? We get.
Well, then they can show us their stuff, right?
Awesome.
That's it's more interactive.
Yeah. If any of you guys know how to do that kind of stuff,
you just go through Zoom meetings.
Interested, tell us. I work in retail. People walk in the door, I sell them something. I don't do Zoom meetings.
So you can set it up. You can set it up.
I'm like a caveman over here.
And they can put it on their calendar, and then click on their calendar that time of that day, whatever that day, and then when it comes on, because you hosted the Zoom meeting, they just hit it and it goes right to the Zoom meeting. And it just waits for you to come on, waiting for host, and then you can do this through that way. It's actually easier than this, bud, to be fair.
But I have to have a Zoom meeting also flowing through this, though, right?
Yeah. So, yeah. Your computer's hooked up. What you want to get, dude, is a monitor over here.
See, like on his beard, it's like got that blue light. And
Blueberry.
I know you guys can't really see it. I'll take some cool pictures or video and put them on the JBRC Garage Instagram. You'll be able to check it out there. This thing is really cool. It looks so freaking cool. I'll tell you my first time experiencing a monster beetle. Oh, I don't know. Think about that old show, The Wonder Years. So it's probably like in 1959.
59.
Well, it feels like that to me. 1990-ish, 1989. I probably had the Clodbuster. And the Blackfoot is my brother's. But my cousin had one of these, and they had the lunchbox. And I was so, I thought the lunchbox was so cool because he just kept sending it. This was in New Jersey. Behind their house, the power lines were behind their house. So we don't have much land in New Jersey, obviously, but there was power lines.
So you had some land?
Some little dirt there. And man, he would send that lunchbox up the hill and down. It was just like tumbling, just kept going.
It was all woo, woo, woo. The tires are all woo, woo,
cheapest
woo.
thing. Lunchboxes and Midnight Pumpkins are the same cars, different bodies. They're the cheapest. Even back then, they were cheap. And I was like, this friggin' two-wheel drive that barely has any kind of. It is so cool, much cooler than my Clodbuster.
Well, back then that was cool.
Yeah, but I had a Clodbuster. And I drove the Blackfoot, but I loved the way the lunchbox drove. It was just so fun. All it did was it popped wheelies and it would tumble and take a beating. And it was just so damn fun. And now that's why I've got two of them that are in perfect running order. One's old, one's got new stuff on it. I had three. Hooked up a guy at work, one of them.
Are these shocks the same?
These are just old.
But are the shocks the same size?
Yeah.
Dude, I have some upgraded shocks the same size, dude. I have no reason why I got them. I'll bring them to you. You can put them on there, see if they work.
And then, but yeah, I love those cars. This one here is another lunchbox. This has oil damp shocks in it. That one's more modded out a little bit. All right, so enjoy your show. Nice watching someone else tinkering around. Yeah, thanks. Tell me what you want me to tinker on. I don't mind working on stuff. I have a lot of jobs to get done, actually. If you guys see, I have a show, organize parts, finish the yellow motorcycle, fix a radio. So I have a radio over here. The power button is best on it. I'm gonna put a new power switch in it. Yellow project, fire team body modifications. I want to put lights on the fire team. There's some really cool lights kits I want to do on the fire team. Throttle tube on the dirt bike. That's the real dirt bike. Want to do a nano boat review. What do you think of the nano boat? A sharp edge flip stunt rally. Gonna do spark plugs and air filters on my Ninja 1000 over there, my ZX10. I have a lot of show ideas to do, but yeah, don't always get around to it. So he says he used to be in Scale Electrics, and that's cool. That's the slot cars. I remember. I used to. I love.
Let's talk about slot cars. Out in San Diego, a buddy I raced with down there, Jeremy, at the track, he goes up to it. There's a slot car track that he goes to in San Diego, and it's I went there just to meet because we were up there shopping. When they dropped me off, she went to go do some shopping, and that slot car track is cool. They were one of the big ones where you build them yourself, the big heavy brushes, and the track even fits the little guys.
Oh.
So they go up there and there's like 4 trigger stands, and like those triggers now they're like, dude, like $300-$400 to get a good a good just throttle trigger. But no,
so I'm not getting into it.
No, but yeah, I mean,
there's a place in El Segundo. It's called Electric Dreams. If you guys want to do slot cars.
Oh, they do slot cars there.
Slot car world over there. The big slot cars.
Yeah.
We just had a national or world championship held there in the last couple months. Electric Dreams in El Segundo, California. But it's not for me. I'm more into the mini Z's. Same thing, same size, but you actually have to steer them. So, man, they're fun. I like mini Z's, but they can be a little bit.
I can't concentrate. It makes my eyes go crazy.
Yeah, you have to really zone in for about the 5 minutes of the race, and then you have to walk away.
You had to blink like 20 times.
3 classes. So I'd race, and I want to walk away, and then he called me up for my next race, and I'm like, oh my god, because you can't really blink.
It's too much going on. But good times.
So, man, I can't believe I thought you were in Texas, K. Habib. Am I pronouncing that correct? If I'm not, I'm sorry. K. Habib, 29 no.
It's probably Khabib, no H.
Habib? Is it just Habib? No H? Let me know. If I'm saying that wrong. I really apologize. I just saying how a lot of people would laugh at, you know, the appreciation I have for things like this. Because it's,
People, nah, no one's gonna laugh. Why they laugh at it?
We're grown men playing with cars.
Oh, yeah, the whole concept behind it for some people is.
But, and you know, the amount of money that could kind of potentially go into it. And I'm pretty frugal guy. I try to always get a decent value. I won't just throw money at something. For one, I don't have the money to throw at something. For two, I feel better if I've built it or made, you know, found a decent value. But this hobby can get very expensive to be here. I feel like people. Oh, I had a guy come in the shop today. He wanted to buy 4 RC cars that did not cross channels. So, this time of year, we get a lot of new people in the shop, not hobbyists, just people buying gifts. So he's there with his wife, I assume. It's his wife, and it's we want to buy 4 cars where 4 people can play together without their channels crossing. And I said, well, that's not a problem. Everything here, you can have as many people as you want play.
All right.
And they didn't really seem too up on it, so I said, so what's your budget? You know, what are you looking to spend? And it was about $50 a car.
Oh.
And I was like, oh yeah. So we don't really, you know, these are hobby grade cars, so they're going to start closer to 150, really 200 range, and go from there.
Right. And that's just for batteries and charger. And
yeah, I know. And he was like, wow, it's been a while since I got anything. I was like, yeah. So it's surprising how expensive. It's not maybe surprising. It's understandable. Somebody came in yesterday and purchased Traxxas Max and Traxxas something else. One for the dad, one for the kid. 2 dual chargers, 4 sets of batteries.
That's good.
It's $1,800.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
For Traxxas.
For Traxxas. For 2 cars, batteries, charge. I mean, they were nice car. Everything they had was nice, but just to drop $1,800 on a Traxxas, something like that, I can't.
That's a lot of money for a family of 3, right?
Well, it was for the dad and son, and it looked like he could afford it, no problem. But
that's cool, though.
At the same time, wish I had more customers like that.
Well,
because we don't. It's been a slow year. This hobby is hurting right now. Did well during the COVID shit, but now
everybody has one now. Who wants one, right? Now it's just upgrading in.
Other than the motorcycle was new, and now that they're available, they're easy to get. It's not like it's a swarm to them.
Well, maybe a little bit of thrill's gone, right? Because that was the newest thing.
So, okay, here. It says, yeah, my name is Dan. I collect Khabib UFC trading cards on the side. So I still don't know. Is it Habib or is it just Khabib?
I think it's just Khabib.
Khabib. Well, I'm going to start calling him Dan if that's okay. You tell me what you want me to call you, friend. Hey, I'll call you whatever. Whatever works for you. Just, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes. So he collects UFC trading. I guess Khabib is a UFC fighter who I don't know about because I haven't followed any fighting in a while. That's cool. I have to look into that. Maybe he's a local fighter from Australia.
Could be.
See, I got the plane out.
Yeah.
I got a plane. I've had this plane for a couple years. I've never flown it.
Does it come with the water boats?
No.
No, that's
What am I going to do with that? Where am I going to find
the harbor?
Dude, have you seen it since they knocked down that old pier?
Yeah.
It looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
It looks more normal, but they're gonna be redoing that whole damn thing.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna put it back up.
No, they're gonna. I think the guy who Alan Sanford, who owned St. Rock and puts on the Beach Life, I think it's the same guy. He's proposing surf club, some restaurants, and some shit down there in
Oh,
that area, which should be revitalized. He's a local, so I hope.
from old the Chiller's Bar.
And Khabib says Dan is good. All right.
Hi, Dan.
Okay, Dan. I will do my best to remember that. I'm James or JB. This is my friend Pirate Mike or Pirate.
Pirate.
So Dan, do you have a channel? If you do, I'm sorry I haven't followed you. I don't think I have. And do you do any live streams or do anything from the garage? If so, feel free to promote it. Let us know. What? I do remember you're from Australia now, because we were talking about Promotos and how it costs. I think we were talking about how it was costing a lot of money to get them there or to get them shipped there early on in the Promoto crises.
A lot of stuff is Australia is built in Australia for Australia because of shipping costs.
Getting it there
geographically, yeah.
Wow.
Like we have a company. Our company has a branch down there, and all the materials and everything is made there because it's just you can't. By the time it gets there, the time you order something, it takes too long. It costs too much. So a lot of stuff is done in house in Australia for Australia.
So Dan it says he only has Instagram. All right, I'm not sure if I'm following you on there. My Instagram is the same, JBRC Garage. So if you have one that you want to, if you put any stuff up there, say hi, send me a message and say hi, and I'll follow you. But man, we're closing out about 10:30.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go.
It's been a fun show tonight. It's been off the wall. It's been a very loose show. We didn't really.
That's how the show should be.
Wish Spikester was down here, my dog.
Yeah. Well.
But it's been fun hanging. It's good to just hang with you. What you guys don't know, me and Pirate, good friends for over a decade now. I figured it out.
Was it fucking 10 years?
Over 10 years
Fuck.
since I've been over at the PCH shop.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So, but when you guys see me and him talking, we only met each other. Well, today, it's like this is just us hanging out talking because you only showed up here like 15 minutes before the show went on.
Right.
It's not like we're putting on an act or nothing. We're just hanging out talking RCs and bullshit and stuff. Hanging in the garage doing cool shit. Actually, Pirate had a great idea. I haven't talked to him about it anymore. Pirate's into hot rods, old cars, things that got big carburetors and throw flames and shit. And was interested in potentially promoting his own channel or doing his own content in one way or another. Let us know if you guys would be interested, because I think that would be freaking awesome to try. So you've always had some sort of old hot rod in one way or another, but you've currently got at least, well, you have one in the garage here.
I got a 58 Ford, yeah.
And yeah, the South Bay in Southern California is just kind of like hot rod central. It's car culture. So yeah, that might be something that could come out in the new year. I want to do something new, make this show season 2 way better, or start a fresh season 1 of a new show.
Or maybe multiple shows, right? Because that's what
I'm saying is I want to restart something to better. And you can also start something at the same time. It does not the same show, but multiple shows in the same channels that share the same subscribers and things like that. Because it's going to be likewise fun shit. If you like motorcycles, you like RCs, you're going to like hot rods, and it's all that stuff together.
There's always something we talk about, right? Sure.
So hopefully we'll be doing some more of that kind of thing coming forward. If any of you guys have any crazy ideas, let us know, because we're up for it. Next thing we need to do is go out to the sand. I haven't been to the beach once and hit the dunes yet this year.
I don't have anything to run there.
I know.
You
Why don't
say
you buy one of these from me? You need a beach. You need a basher.
sell me
Get
that.
one of these.
Sell me that right there.
This is a good truck right there.
Sell me how much? Sell me that for. We'll talk about it.
I'll give you a good value on it.
Oh,
It's a
then
good truck.
I may have to go home with it next week when I come back to town. I gotta get something for that track. I've been looking. I've been shopping.
It's a ripper. They have a new version. It's going to have the diff.
I'll just buy the diff.
You can always swap pieces over. But especially if I'm going to buy a new one, then maybe. But I already have. This is version 1, 2, and then 2.5 is slightly different.
I see version 2.
Great basher. Great basher. You put some race tires on it, tune it,
Right.
still race it.
Right.
In fact, I was going to be racing it in my Arrma Racing League. That's why I got all these extra shocks for it. I was going to put some race shocks together. Anyway, guys.
Oh, I'm ready to call it.
Everyone's gone. I appreciate you hanging with us. We're going to call it a night. If you would, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell.
Subscribe is important. Now you
I
know,
will
get alerts.
Go and I'll answer any questions or comments you leave on the show afterwards. And yeah, try to get something good going on. Hopefully start out the new year strong. I'll try to do a few more shows. Might even do one tomorrow. But hey, we could even do one live from Oneida. Who knows?
Go ahead, bring it out.
But anyway, thanks a lot, guys. We're gonna call it a night.
See you guys.
See ya. See your microphone, please.
I'm tired, bud. We don't smoke weed.